Super. Spoon it.
Yeah.
Get your watch out.
Whenever I'm down, you carry me away. You turn my whole life around just with what you say.
Bosh! How are we doing, everybody? Get in. I was a bit late there with the putting my face on. How we doing? Oh, crikey. Hello. It's the old phone going off. How are we doing, everybody? It's a Thursday. What the heck are we doing a live show on a Thursday, eh? Eh? Why have I put the lights out on such a special occasion? Eh? It is because the M-HKR pre-orders come to an end today. It's unbelievable. I cannot believe where the time has gone. It is incredible stuff. It's been such a great little 4 weeks, a little journey to see what people have thought about the watch, you know, the positives, the constructive, bits and bobs. But we'll go through it a little bit in detail today. Hopefully we're going to have Taib from Radcliffe Watches here at the end of the show, which is fantastic. I'm going to crack open this thing because I think it's cause for celebration, eh? What do you reckon? And while I do that, I need to talk about our live show's sponsor, who are Zero West, a brand that gives you a story with a watch before you've even tried it on. With passion, great engineering, superb design, Zero West have built a fantastic brand of taking huge engineering feats in history into a timepiece that makes you feel special to own. Very proud that a channel like mine can be associated with Zero West. Take a look at their website in the description below and take a good look at watches made with proper passion. Oh, how are we doing? Oh, Kinder chocolate is the greatest chocolate of all time. I know it's nowhere near Easter yet, but I know most of you are going to want to know what the Kinder surprise is later. How come it takes me 5 minutes to focus a watch and it takes me 2 seconds to focus a bunny? Oh, ridiculous. No. Merch. How are we doing though, team? So good to see you all. Yeah, it's a weird day. I'm sorry that it's a Thursday. Usually we do our live shows on a Sunday. But today is the last day of pre-ordering the M-HKR, which I'm very excited about. Truly, it's been a great journey for me. It's been weird because it's a watch that I have designed, and it's not been my company that has brought the watch out. I've just designed it, but I have got the feeling that it's your baby. Do you know what I mean? I got the same feeling back in the band days when I used to write the songs, and then if you had a bad review, someone gave you a bad review that was like dismissive, after it taking you so long to come up with a song and record it. These stupid reviewers don't know how long it's taken for me to make this song. It felt like that to start with. I got that feeling again. I thought I was over that. I had thicker skin, but no, I've loved the comments of the watch. It's been insightful. Definitely learned a lot from it. And we shall see at the end of this show how many we have pre-ordered. I'm very excited to tell you that, because for those that have pre-ordered one, you will get a limited edition number on the back, and however many we pre-order at the end of tonight, which is 10 o'clock, we will close it. That's the number that will be on the on the back of the watch. So I'm really chuffed we've got that in there. That's really cool. So yeah, who we got in the chat? Get your watch out. I've got to make a I've got to tell you something bad. It was not bad. It's good. I've already said it on the YouTube community post already. Get your watch out. I am wearing the DW5040, my favorite G-Shock that I own. It is celebrating the 40th anniversary of the G-Shock Square, which is really cool. I think it's the best looking G-Shock I own, and I own quite a few. I just love it, and I love a reissue, you know. So it's no wonder why Muggins here, Muggins has gone and bought this thing, you know. There's no wonder. I had my alarm on the phone for 1 minute before 10, and I just went on the website. It said buy, and I just did it. I just did it. I was umming and ahhing it. I was thinking, should I do it? Should I not do it? And then my thought of, I'm a watch channel, so I've got to do it. That's usually the excuse that I give the wife. And then she sort of quietens down after that a little bit. If she's in the chat, big hello, Mrs. MWC. But yeah, listen, I have completely understand that most people are going to think this is well overpriced for what you get. Definitely. Recently I had the I think it's the A1100 stainless steel watch. I really love that watch. I think it's one of my favorite Casios of last year. A stainless steel watch for it was under £100. That's a really nice watch. I don't think I've got it here, but yeah, this one is celebrating the first CasioTron. It's a CasioTron, so it's the first Casio. Now, Casio never brought out the first digital watch, but I think they were the first ones to bring out a calendar, perpetual calendar. But this one is not a reissue as such. It's more a reinterpretation. If I have a look actually at the reissue, if we have a look at an actual, where is it? I got it here. I think it was on a, there it is. So it was on a, get this out of the way. It was on a Watch Pro website. This is the original right here, the CasioTron. You notice there's only one button in the bottom right corner, but they've really kept it. They have kept it pretty similar. The only thing I noticed straight away when I saw the CasioTron reissue was the fluted inner bezel bit. If you have a look at the original again, so if I go to, actually not the original, the new one, that's the thing that I don't know if that is true. I don't know if that is or if they came up with that. Let's have a look. There it is. But you can see that there's a little fluted bezel insert there, just inside the, it looks like inside the screen, which I really like. I really like it. It's really cool. It gives a bit more dynamism to the dial. And I know you guys are gonna, some of you guys are gonna absolutely hate it because you don't like Casios to start with. That's fine. Or you like your budget Casios. So that's cool. But I've just done it. I've just done it. And I'm not sorry. What I do know is after the 4 minutes of getting it, I went back on the website and it was gone. You couldn't get it, and it says this model is available to purchase in Carnaby Street G-Shock store. That's the only way you can buy it. So that's a bit gutting. So I'm pretty sure if I wanted to resell it afterwards, I would be able to do so, but not as a crazy flipper. Okay, all right. It will be to someone that actually wants it, but still. I want to see it. I want to see it first. I want to see it myself. I want to feel it. I want it on the wrist, and then I'll decide what I do with it. You know what I mean? Anyway, we are getting. I did miss there was a member, Jason. Go on, Jason. Jason is a new member. Get in, my friend. Jason, if you can, from Western Australia, if you could bring one watch into our membership club, my friend. Tell us what one it is. That would be sensational. We've got so many in here. Definitely, my friend. Probably that's why I like it. I'm not really into chocolate that much, but oh, when you've got a white layer and a chocolate layer, white chocolate, brown chocolate are so good. Oh dear, oh dear. So yeah, um, loads of members in the chat. Stu, NSG74, Glenn's in the house. How you doing, guys? Fraser Nash, Christian Grenner, Keys is in the house. How we doing? Sorry, I'm eating chocolate. I'm loving it. Going back to the M-HKR. So you would know that we had to change the name. You know, it wasn't because I wanted to at first. Turns out it was quite a good decision. You know, turns out it was quite a good decision. It was a name that I had at the back, ready to go already. Anyway, and I thought about doing that to start with, but you know, I'm the mad watch collector, so I wanted something like that in the title. But there you go, there you go. But I think with me, I think things always happen for a reason. There's always a reason for stuff, and in actual fact, it's helped me. You know, thinking about a potential next watch if we have sold enough watches to do so. Tab will tell us at the end of this stream. But yes, it's you know, Casio doing a swatch. Difficult to say that, my friend, isn't it? You know, it's not a it's a birthday of the first CasioTron. You know, it's huge. It is a huge thing. It's 50. I mean, that you cannot not do something with that. And Casio and G-Shock, they love a anniversary. So there's no way I'm seeing that as a swatch, because you know, it wasn't a speedy birthday or anything like that. It was literally a money making thing. And if it was a proper money making thing for Casio, I think they could half the price of it, honestly, and they could make it non-limited edition and it would sell even more. So saying that they're sort of a swatch, I just don't see it, my friend. Yes, it's a bit pricey, but it is limited edition, 4,000 pieces. When it comes to Casios, that's a lot, you know. But there we go. And someone in the chat's just said about Tissot, the PRX digital is nothing in compared to this thing. But anyway, we shall talk about that when I get it. I'll do a good review on it. Yeah. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's go back to the M-HKR. Is there anybody in the chat that has pre-ordered it? I want you to put your hands up and wave and said me. Just type in me, because I want to know if you're in the chat, and I know there's some of you. But Squirrel, I know. I thought I'd do that. I love my chocolate. Oh, I've got at the old surprise in the middle. I'm not going to eat all the chocolate because the wife is going to want some. I know it. Anyway, I ordered 2. Oh my word! Anantri Shutaverde. That's fantastic, my friend. I'm so chuffed. Wow, that's awesome. Go on, Gareth. Love you, Gareth. OG, you got an OG. Go on, Mr. Magoo. I thought you were struggling for the money, my friend. I was going to try and get some sort of lobby to get you one. I wish there was a discount code, but there's just not. I mean, the watch is such a good value. If you look at the market, it's ridiculous. We really, you know, I could have made it cheaper. Yes, could have made it cheaper. Could have done a cheaper movement inside. I could have had mineral glass, for God's sake. But there we go. I love your content, but I'm not big on field watches and just spend the money now. But wish you, thank you very much, T-Soul. Thank you. I mean, I know that this is not going to be for everyone. Someone mentioned it in a comment. I think it was Mr. Magoo, that it was the ultimate merch, which it probably kind of is, to be fair. But yes, you know, it's 36 millimeters. It's proper of its time. You know, it's still, people are still not. There's a lot of people that are still finding it uneasy talking and thinking about 36 millimeter watches. But listen, the movements are like 28 millimeters in diameter. You know, they're not really built to go inside a 44 millimeter case. Just remember that. You imagine a 26 millimeter movement just being fixed or floating inside a 44 millimeter case. It's, you know, then you start to realize, actually, let's just get a case that just fits the movement, and then you end up getting a smaller case. Kips, the little one's doing fine, not sleeping, but I'm not you know, I'm not going to go on that too much. T-Soul, you never know, my friend. You never know. You never know. But yeah, what are we wearing on our wrists, by the way? Because I might have missed it. I'm going to announce something really big. So for anyone that maybe can't quite afford a M-HKR right now, there's going to be a chance for something in a minute, okay? But hold your boots, hold your horses, okay? Oh, very nice. I had the Endeavor on a couple of days ago. Really love it. The anti reflective crystal is so goddamn good. Glenn, isn't it? It's fantastic. RZE. Jason Price is taking the Orient Triton in. Love it. Or Drongo Drib. That is a lovely watch. The GS SBGX335. I've got a Grand Seiko review coming next week. And it is titled, right? It is titled Grand Seiko Finally Listened. Okay. Make that of you will. Make that whatever you think, you know. Russell's got the Murph 42. He's also one of the lucky ones that bought a watch from me in my purge. I'm just trying to find the box for it, Russell, but so it is coming. I sent a few watches off on Tuesday, and there'll be more being sent off soon, but I've only got one set of hands. You know, so many boxes, and I've got to find new boxes as well to try and send stuff. Vostok Amphibia. Nice. You are late to the party, Jake, but fantastic on the Casio. Oh my word. What a watch that is, Stu. Get in. And talking of another watch, that is sensational. Very cool. The Duro. Well done, Michael. Love it. That's cool. Oh, Magu's got the old Invicta on. That's cool. I'll be talking about an Invicta next week, hopefully, my friend. Oh, look at that. The Zin 104, proper stuff there, Squirrel. That is a proper watch, isn't it? That is a proper watch. It was a legal requirement, my friend. A little nudge. There's a brand that apparently have the rights to that name on a watch, so we had to change it. No biggie. We move on. Can CasioTron be a good investment? Can I make some money if I flip? Oh, Saga, I don't. I wouldn't. Flipping Casios. I mean, I would never. I'd never do stuff like that. To be fair, but listen, they're limited edition. Anything. Trainers, Jordans, anything that's limited edition that has a limited run, obviously is going to not depreciate that much in value. And I would not be worried about buying one and losing any money on it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, very nicely. Love that. Go on, Case. What you got? Casio. Is that if that's the yellow one, is that the Bluetooth and the multi-band 6 Case? Oh, very nice. I've got one as well, actually. I've got a Timex Iron Man with the Indiglo. Very cool. Go on, Paul. Good to have you here, my friend. Awesome. That's a shame, Stevie 5G, and that's a shame, but still good brand. Good brand. Kips. MadHacker almost tempted me away from waiting for like the change. Thank you, my friend. Well, listen, I think I remember replying back to you and saying the Hamilton khaki aviation pioneer is not going to go anywhere. You know, you're going to have plenty of chances to get that one, my friend, but you have literally got, what have they got? 39 minutes before you can't get this watch ever again, you know, and then we move on. We move on. Love the old baby alpinist. Both, Andy, on the same wrist. You are showing off. Oh, there's a Rado wear. A nice one, Andrew. Very cool. Excellent. Same here sitting on my desk. Oh, Stu. Junior Johnson, get in. JJ, been around forever, JJ. Love you. Great minds think alike, Stu. Absolutely. Did Timex done a calculator watch? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, actually, my friend. I tell you what. On that subject, while you're talking about that, I've got to look at this again, because if they redo this one, are you ready for this? If they redo this one, where is it? Oh God! If they redo this one, let me find it. Come on, where are you? There we go. If they redo this one, the C80. Look at that beast. Look at it. If they redid this one, I'd be all over it. Absolutely all over it like a rash. Okay? Absolutely all over that like a rash. Andy M. I don't tend to buy Casios, my friend, without a digital screen. So the edifices, they tend to be analog watches, as well as the Oceanuses or Digis. And to me, well, what you're looking at right here is the epitome of a Casio, what a Casio should be like, to be fair. This is Casio to me. This is me growing up in the late 80s, in the 80s, and seeing these on the wrist, you know, usually in resin. But that is a Casio to me, not so much a three-hander, you know. 8 buttons, I know, Christian. It's ridiculous. God knows what they do, because the CA53W's only got one. But there we go. Enough buttons. Now, listen, there's only 152 of you in the chat, which is absolutely fair enough. It's during the week, and I know a lot of you are working outside of the UK. A lot of you might be working in the UK. That's the way things are going these days. Just before that, I'll just answer Richard. How are you, Richard? Have you reviewed the Elliott Browns? I saw a few Elliott Browns at Watch Pro Salon, my friend, in London and Leicester Square. Really like the brand. And it seems as though I've got a meeting with them next week. So that'd be nice. Right. Are you ready? So I am going to offer something to you. I'm going to offer you, one of you guys, and I'll keep this open until this time tomorrow. Okay, for anyone that super chats right now, you will be automatically entered into the draw to win the watch I used for the review of our collaboration. Okay, so all you got to do is put in a pound, but for every pound you put in, that's how many times you'll go into the draw. We've done this sort of thing before. Any money raised will just go into the channel for me to buy Casios for you. Okay, I'm not trying to make any profit out of this. I just want a way of somebody maybe winning this thing that maybe don't have one or can't get one. Or because this is, let's face it, look at this. Come on. This is a collector's item now. Okay. There are literally 5 prototypes in the wild. And you'll never see that on the dial ever again. So for anyone that you chats, Squirrel's the first one to get in there. Squirrel, you have given me $1.99. In theory, you're only in the draw once. If you give me another pence, I would have given you. Oh, I'll put you in twice, my friend. Like Scotty H, giving me $9, $9.99. Thanks, Christian Grenowy. Thank you. So anyone's welcome to super chat, and if you do super chat, you will automatically go into the draw. And for every £1, you get entered in that many times. Okay, so Jake's put 79 pence in, but he won't be in at all. You've not made the draw yet, Jake. So I will just I'll say that again as we go on, team. But I think it was quite cool that we give away something special. It is giveaway, you know. You could just put £1 in and win something that only 4 other people are going to get. In actual fact, it's going to be me. It's just going to be me and you that owns these watches. So that's pretty special. So yeah. So in a minute, what is it now? We've done 26 minutes. In a minute, we will be doing. So thank you to all those guys that are doing the super chats. It's unbelievable. I'm going to actually name you, shall I? Come on. Here we go. Scotty's in the house. He's in the draw. Go on, son. Who's next? Christian's in there. Go on, Christian. Love you, matey. Jake, I need 31 more pence, my friend. Here we go. Dave's in the house. Canadian dollars, $5. That probably means 33 pence in UK money, my friend. But I'll check that over. Canadian dollar is absolutely terrible, isn't it? I don't know how you guys survive. Kips is in 5 times. Love it. We've got Watch Rob. Get in, Watch Rob. He's put in £2. He's in there. He's in twice. We've got T-Soul, the best Casio G. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That means a lot. $5 in. Whenever someone gives dollars, I've got to go dollars, $5, or it's the time I can actually say bucks. Mark Drake, $10. I'm not sure what that antiquates into pounds, but the wife does all this. Don't worry about that. We'll work that out. Go on, top tier ticker. How you doing, my friend? He's in 10 times. He is 10 times in on the ballot. Adam, you're going to be in 10 times as well, mate. I'll let you off with that. Chris Benham, he's in 5 times. Analog Hacker, he's in. Get in. Chris Benham's, he's in. I'm not sure I did that. I might have done. Fingers crossed. Scotty's in. Good, Scotty. Shiznuts is in. Glenn is in. Oh, I tell you what. Yes. A lovely bunt. Yes. So for anyone that has big wrists, and I'm not sure about this watch, trust me, it's just your programming, okay, of how you think a watch should fit. They were all doing it in the 40s. Okay, there were no Panerais in the 40s unless you were actually deep underwater. Okay, but yeah, a bunt strap would definitely have a bit more presence. Richard Hansen, he's in 5 times. Get him in there 5 times. Bite Monkey, oof, get in, my friend. He's in $10. Tom Hewson, he's in for. I'll let you in 5 times, my friend. Squirrel, Squirrel. Oh my shit, Squirrel is in 20 times. Now that is unbelievable. Squirrel wants it. Alex Carr 66 Base Ranger. Absolutely love that name, my friend. That is cool. Gareth, what the blooming heck? You're already getting one. $4.99. You're in 5 times. Robert's in 5 times. Tweak it, my friend. Tweak's in 2 times. For anyone that has just come into the chat, this is being given away by the end of tomorrow night. I will announce the winner of it. It's a prototype with the dial that will never be made again. And talking of never made again as well, we've got 30 minutes until the pre-order is over. You know, that's scary, isn't it? That's weird. Ray, get in, Ray. I hope you're doing well, my friend. It's always good to see you on this chat. Pretty sure you're on every chat, every stream, eh? Every stream you can think of. How would you rate my lighting at the back, Ray, compared to everyone else? Eh? T-Soul, just because. Get in, my friend. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm Volta. Now, listen, just the fact that you're here, my friend, is good enough. For me, anyway. Got to be in it to win it. Absolutely, Gary. Hope you're doing well. You're in 5 times, my friend. Will, in the chat, Jake, he's just given another 79. Jake, do you know what I'm going to do for that, my friend? I will put you in twice because crikey, £1.68 he's got. Go on, my friend. Thank you, mate. Wouldn't it be amazing if Jake won? That would be amazing. Cynthia, how are you doing? Cynthia, push the female audience up for me, my friend. Hope you're doing well. I cannot super chat. Give me 2 minutes. You've got 30 minutes, Mr. Mags. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that at all. What I want in the chat team, okay, is first of all, I've got 2 questions for you. Okay, the first question is, how many watches do you think we are going to finish on at the end of play at 10 o'clock? That's the first question. In the chat, put it in. And you know what? Do you know the citizen bullhead that I got from Joma Shop? I did a Joma Shop show, really good, and I did a review on a great 4-watch collection under $1,000. Well, that bullhead is going to be given to the person that gives the correct number. Okay, all right. So give me your numbers, and what we'll do, we shall check it over at the end of this stream. And see if anyone was right. But there are a lot of numbers coming up here. A lot of numbers coming through. Squirrel, you're taking the mickey. Squirrel's collecting all those nuts. Squirrel, I think you're in it like 40 times now. It's ridiculous. Oh, I love a super sticker. I need to be able to see it though. Oh, I love a super sticker. I need to see it on here. What has Shiznut's done? Oh, I love that, my friend. Thank you very much. Yes, the wife has reminded me something I did at the start of the chat. But you go, that is the pre-order link for this beauty. There's a lot. There is a lot here. These be hotter than the Spinnaker 50 fathoms. I love it. Absolutely love it. There are some big numbers here. Some huge numbers. I love it. That's cool. Are people bidding? Oh, so if you are new to the chat, I'm giving away one of these, my friend. I'm giving away a MadHacker. Ooh, it's the old name, prototype. Okay, and all you got to do is super chat. Super chat me £1 and you go into the raffle once. Super chat me £50 like Squirrel's done almost, and you're in 50 times. And the money will go towards the next Casio show. 100% Casio's show. Yeah, just eating my chocolate, by the way. The bunny is half eaten. I repeat, the bunny is half eaten. I will save some for the wife. I am Steve. I am indeed. Watch Collective, not that one, my friends. Not that one. This is the prototype with the old name on it. The M-HKR will be what everyone gets, and I'm really excited about it. Really excited. So, for any of you that have watched the show that I did on the watch, just a little update on it. First of all, in the renders for our watch, the seconds hand did completely go over the railroad minute track. It just gets to the edge on the prototypes, so the seconds hand will be slightly increased to go over that minute track. The loom, Jody had to go about, which is absolutely fair enough. That will be improved. We're going to have drilled lugs, and if anyone hasn't seen or heard, there will be a limited edition number on the back, but we cannot guarantee what number you will get. Ray, get in. Here's Ray, everyone. Can't show this for some reason. Squirrel, right, that's enough. That is enough now, Squirrel. Okay, that is more than enough, my friend. Oh, you are incredible. Go on, Ray. What you doing with the old What the Wife Said notebook? Love the title. So yeah, I use a few books. She got me the book that I'm using at the minute for Christmas. She wanted to, for her to have an official book on camera, which is fair enough. I've still got the handbook for the recently deceased from Beetlejuice. Absolutely love that book. And if I wasn't going to have that book that the wife got me, I would have used the Grey Sports Almanac that you can see in the show that I did today on the Mad Watch Collectors EDC. Mr. Dolan, you are in, my friend. To be fair, Squirrel, to be fair. Yeah. Jason Price. We know where his head's at. The demon. Dear. Okay, so the next one, before Tayo comes on, if he can come on, that would be fantastic. Absolutely, Dad. Absolutely. Just give us an email. Collaborate on what, though? Just let me know before I go head first. Barrett Benton, get in, Barrett. Get in. $5. I don't know how many in pounds you're in, but you're in, my friend. You are in. So yeah. A bite monkey. You need to ask Squirrel. That he'll lend you £50. Tomasri. It's basically Citizens PRX, isn't it? It's basically their PRX. They're tarting out the dials. It's a decent watch. It's a decent watch. It's nice case, nice bracelet, solid. It's solid. I do like small seconds hand because it reminds me of the old days. Not my old days. Way older than me. So yeah, I like it. It's just you don't want to milk it too much. They've obviously done really well out of the Ciosas, haven't they? I just don't want them to overdo it like Tissot have. I don't want the watch sell it and give the money to your favorite charity. Oh, my friend, thank you very much, Ian. Thank you. Do appreciate that, buddy. Super. Charlie's in 10 times. Go on, mate. Take care, my friend. Take care. All the best. 189 in the chat. Please click like. It gets me in front of all sorts of people. So yes. So if you've just come to the stream, we have got literally less than 20 minutes to pre-order the amazing collaboration from myself and Radcliffe Watches. And also, if you want the chance to get your hands on one of the prototypes here, all you need to do is super chat and you're in the raffle, which is really cool. But this all could not have been done without one guy who took a listen. Let's be fair, Taib. I know you're in the back room, my friend. You took a punt on me a long time ago, didn't you? And I'm hoping it's been worth it for you. Where is he? Here he is. Hey,
Hello.
here he is. Taib, how are you?
Hi, Russ. Hi, everyone.
This, my friends, is the face of Radcliffe Watches, Taib, and it's a pleasure to see you, mate.
Pleasure to see you too.
Wow. I mean, so we've known each other for quite some time, haven't we?
Yes, we started almost together at the same time.
Why did you bother all that time ago with me? I think I had about 400 subscribers then, Taib. What was it?
You had exactly 287 subscribers.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow.
Amazing journey.
That's ridiculous, isn't it? What a long time.
It is.
A long time ago. And I remember almost like it was yesterday chatting to you about your first watch that you were coming out. Oh my God. That's unbelievable. 200 and oh God. You've come a long way, mate, haven't you, since the hacksaw, eh?
We both did.
You definitely have, and you haven't really sat on your laurels either. You've gone from design to design to design to design. You're really going for it these days.
All over the place.
You so you've just come out with Le Dome, which has been a great success at the minute. Been fantastic. So I reviewed your signature watch that you had.
Yes.
I really do love that watch as well. Great dial, great bracelet. Basically all the watches that I had from you, I felt that they were lovely, you know, really well made. Well, this is the reason why I thought this is a no-brainer. When you said, do you want to do something? And I said, yeah, let's do it. You know, because to be fair, we discussed about the field watch, about doing it at the start of it was start of last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I think it was you. I know you want me to have credit for it, right? But it was you that said about 36 millimeters, wasn't it? You know, you said, if you're trying to go for that look, let's do it.
That was my only suggestion. And for everyone who's listening, Russell designed the watch. I didn't. So well done, mate.
Oh, mate, I do appreciate that. Well, I mean, listen, I said my bits and did my bits, but listen, it would not have come to life without you, man. So it's
and without you.
Yeah, oh mate, no, listen. So yeah, I thought it was a 38. Because I wanted a 38 to start with, and then Taib says, no, go with your gut, bang, do your 36. And I said, yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. And so I'm so thankful that you basically embraced the design and the look and the feel that we wanted to get it going. What's your thoughts on the design? Because at the minute you are coming out with some sort of crazy sort of designs, really
Trying to.
But to do something like the M-HKR, you know, it must have been like, I don't know, easy at the time.
I wouldn't say easy, you know, each watch its own style, and you can appreciate, let's say you can appreciate both. And I hope you enjoyed the design process.
I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. And like I was saying at the start of the show, I'm not even the owner of the brand, and I felt like I got a little feeling of what it's like to hand a release out to the open and to let people, you know, almost take it on and judge it or embrace it or to throw it down. It's like, I mean, how do you feel when a release comes out, even like the Ledome
Yeah,
Tab? How did you?
I'm wearing the dome,
Yeah,
by
he's
the
got
way.
it on. How did you? What was your? I mean, how did you think the reaction was going to be for that
To be
watch?
honest, the backstory of the dome is I designed something and it was on my drawer. And that this is literally what happened. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not using extra romance to tell the story or storytelling or whatever. This is really what happened, and it's funny because when I showed it on the groups, people went crazy about it. Then
Wow,
this is how I knew I had
that's
something
cool.
really cool. This is what happened.
That is brilliant. And we were very fortunate to have Andrew from Watchfinder give it a
Yes.
superb review of it as well, which definitely helps, didn't it? That was
Amazing.
phenomenal.
So when I started making watches, one of my kind of dreams was to have a review with Andrew on Watchfinder, because this is something that got me into the micro brands as well, and the what I liked watches before, but Watchfinder was something that it was, how to say it, it was um sorry, I cannot find the word, but
That's all right.
it's
He
like
he
it made it something big for
inspired
me.
inspired
Yes,
you. It's
yes, yes, yes,
inspirational. Yeah,
inspiration, yes.
yeah. I
That
definitely
was the
feel
word
that.
I was looking for. Yes.
I feel like he's done that to a lot of people, Tribe, and I think he underestimates just how influential he's been,
He's very influential
not
still.
only to people like, yeah, exactly, not only to people like you, but to review people, YouTubers, reviewers, and people that like to watch the content. You know, it's been the amount of watches that he's sold, crikey, to people, from his beautiful macro shots, which I'm almost trying to copy these days. I've got
The-
his lens. I'm going to steal his camera soon.
you need to steal him. You can
Yeah, I
kidnap
know,
him.
I know, I know. Alex has said he has left Watchfinder, which I think is about right. It's about time. He's been there a long time. It's a new challenge, and by the looks of it, with his show reel that he's done of the Red Bell Canto and all the rest of it, is very. He's just a master of this videography, isn't it? He's
It
pretty
he
special at
is.
it.
And did you see his new shots? He showed a few shots in his he released
Yes.
a video where he was announcing to everyone he quit
Yeah.
Watchfinder, explaining why, and he showed some great shots, and I can't wait to see
Yeah.
more of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I really do. I mean, I don't know how he does it. He's told me, but I still don't know how he does it.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's really
amazing.
good.
It's part of the style he that made him really famous, and it's crazy. Like, it's so close, and the lighting, everything is like
Yeah,
perfect
I think
from a video point of view.
Yeah, Steve. The thing is with Andrew, he's a master of the written word. He's just a fantastic storyteller.
He's a
Um,
writer, by the way. Did you know
Yeah,
that?
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got one of his books. I've
Oh,
read
nice.
a couple of chapters which are really good. I was just the last book I read was Anne Frank, and that was for GCSEs when I was 16 times. So I don't really read. So I did. He's lucky he got two chapters out of me. But yeah, that's the thing. I think he's come out. You can see his face now, and he's really going from strength to strength with his channel. So I wish him all the best. Wish him
All
all
the
the
best if he's
best.
listening to us.
Yeah, exactly. So with respect to Radcliffe, my friend, where do you see yourself in the next I don't know, 5 years? I've never asked you that before.
I you always you always read this, and it is like a half a joke. I want to do that half joke, disrupting the industry.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah. Yes, yeah. In what way? Turning the lights off, but unplugging.
In what way? Maybe bring
Yeah,
something that was not invented yet, or take it to a whole new level. Also on a budget. This is what I'm trying to do.
cool. That's fantastic. And in terms of with us, we're gonna cut our pre-order ship at 10 o'clock, my
Yes.
friend, and then you're right to tell everyone how many we've done at the end. Are you? You're all right with
Yes, I'm ready. I've got my laptop on my left hand, checking and updating, and
that?
ready to tell everyone how many we
That's
sold.
cool. I've got I'm giving away a Citizen Bullhead from the last Joma Shop show that I did. For anyone that can
Nice.
guess it correctly. If they guess the number, they can have the watch. If they don't guess it, it goes to my mum or my dad. Okay, that's the way it is. But Tim Wright, how are you doing, my friend? Super sticker. Oh, I can't see those super stickers. Let me see. What's he giving me? Oh, it's a pussycat. I don't get to see it on StreamYard. But when someone sends a super sticker, I have to look on the phone. But that's nice. That's really nice. Is there any questions that you have for the mighty Tayyab? So disrupting the industry. That's thinking big, isn't it, Tayyab? That is thinking huge. It's not
Trying.
just making money. You want to disrupt the industry. I love that. You were an architect
Yes.
by trade,
Yes.
and then got bored.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
remember the story, so
I did. Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember. And then this has this become the full-time thing?
It is. It is now. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
And that's
It
that's
is.
the dream. That's the dream to start
Yes,
with.
I will not complain, to be honest.
Yeah.
I work a lot. Today, for
Yeah.
example, I started at 4 o'clock in the morning, trying to find a new idea for the inverse,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's there is an interesting backstory to it that I might tell or not. You know the story, right?
We all know the story.
Yeah, yeah.
Greg's in the raffle for the old the old prototype. Yeah, I mean it's not it's not a secret that we were given us a little email, weren't you? To
Yeah,
say that we couldn't use a certain word on a dial of the watch, and that's
yeah.
fair enough. I think the way you were really positive about it to me, and it just that rebounded towards me. I mean, it affects more you than me. And I just loved your attitude about it. Let's get on. This is actually working in our favor, and it really has done, because it's turned the watch into a proper looking tool now with that reference
With a proper
logo.
identity,
Yeah.
even more, even better identity, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, there are always going to be some people that maybe liked the name before, and that's fair enough. There was an awful lot of people that didn't like the name to start with, or was looking at it. See, the thing is, with our watch, there wasn't a lot to have a go at. So when someone had a go at it, they tried to go at it quite strong, and that was I'm not really used to negativity on my channel at all. So when there's people that dismiss something straight away on someone else's channel, it's like I just want to be there, and I want to reply to everyone, and to give a big paragraph of why we did it. It was well thought out. We thought out every part of this watch. It wasn't a case of just do that, just do this, just do that. It was really, we really thought this through, and you can't make a watch unless you think it through like this. You can't do it. That's the thing.
And you've done a great job. You knew exactly what you wanted, and well done. It made my life easy, to be honest.
Well, yeah, I'm so glad of how it looks. I
You should
absolutely
be
love it.
proud.
No, thank you, man. Well, I'm really chuffed with the way it looks. It's you know, I haven't said this to you in person, but I honestly wanted to make a watch for me. I wanted a watch to make that I would want, and then hopefully others would want it as well. I mean, I think, and that's true to me, and I think that's true to you as well. You know, you like to. What's the point making something or doing something that you're not going to like yourself? You know, and we could easily have done a cash grab dive watch, you know, that had, you know, your NH35, you know, it was just all the specs that was easy on the eyes and just to sell, you know. But
Yes.
you know, when I'm not a brand, you're already established, so we don't need to go down that route. And you know, we're not really in it for the money. We want to in it for the exposure for you, and the fact that there are going to be some people out there that are going to get a cool watch, you know.
And it's fun, isn't it?
It is fun. It is fun. I mean, for anyone that doesn't know, I'll just say Clay Deering's in the raffle. Get in. Scott James is in yeah, you count as 5, my friend. For anyone that doesn't know, Tayeb is one of these brands that goes to the factory, meets the people that are developing and making the watches, and you stay out there. You stay out there for like a month. It's
Yeah, and
ridiculous.
I'm glad I can eat with chopsticks.
I'd take a fork with me if I went. That's what I really loved. That's what I really loved about you. There's a lot of brands that, I mean, it's not right for them to possibly go to China and see the way it's working. But I love your hands-on approach, because you pretty much QC'd all the Ladomes, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yes,
You know, you
one
sent me
by one.
pictures. Yeah, you sent me pictures of
Yeah, you
all of.
can. Yeah, you can go on Instagram, and I shared a few videos. Picture, at least one picture.
You
Yeah,
definitely
I've got
did.
at least one picture and a few videos. I
You've got
also did.
yeah, there's definitely a story, a reel of you boxing them. I'm pretty sure you're boxing
Yeah,
them or you're
yeah,
doing
yeah, yeah,
something.
yeah. I was, yeah,
Yeah.
I was boxing them as well. Yeah, actually, to be fair, so I boxed half of them,
Yeah.
and the Pascal from Wicked Watch Co., who the company Wicked is a Swiss company, and
Oh, right.
they've got an office in Shenzhen in China.
Really? Yeah.
Yes, they do. And he was nice enough to give me a working space in his office,
Wow.
in his Chinese office. Yes,
Yeah.
and he helped me back in the watches. So shout out to
See,
Pascal.
so for anybody that thinks Chinese watches are not to a certain level, you know, do
You
you
would
want
be
to talk to him about
surprised.
that, Tayeb? You would
Yeah,
be surprised what is
you would be
made. You would be
surprised.
surprised
Trust me. I
every
I
time.
I was last time I was trying to share some some pictures, videos, some insights about how things are really done. By the way, for those who don't know and think, yeah, I bought a Swiss watch. I will make a few people angry, but I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Most of the Swiss made watches are actually made in China. The rule is that 60% of the price needs to be spent, the money needs to be spent in
The movement
Switzerland.
needs to be Swiss, doesn't it? The movement's got to be Swiss.
60% of the cost, and
Okay.
I don't know, I'm not sure, but I'm
Okay.
guessing the movement needs to be Swiss.
Hmm.
But what happens is you've got parts that are made in China, and yeah, I actually, I don't care, I'm gonna say it. Sometimes you go to Chinese factories and you see the rotors and the parts, and you have Swiss made on them, and yeah, they are assembled in Switzerland, which make them Swiss made, but the parts are made in China. Not all
and
of the watches, but
yeah,
most of them.
and the quality is so good. But the fact is that if they didn't do that, some of these brands would go out of business, because doing it all in Switzerland, they wouldn't be able to afford
It's
the cost to make, the cost, you know what I mean?
yes, but actually, there is the cost part of it, and there is the
Darren, I've just sorry, Tab, sorry.
yeah.
We've
Go
done an
ahead.
hour, mate. We've done an hour. The hour's done. I'm gonna give someone another minute. Okay, and then we're gonna cut the pre-orders. Anyone looking for the website, it's right there. That's the last time I'm giving the link. Tab, I want you to keep going, my friend, because this is very important. Do it. Do it. Keep going.
So basically, what I was saying is that they've got some crazy technology there and
Yeah.
know-how.
Yeah.
People would be really surprised.
But we
I'm
wouldn't know. We wouldn't know because we don't see this stuff happening. You know, it's the fact that
we're,
you're there on the ground. You can see it.
we're gonna share more insights on the production of this watch.
Yes,
So
because
if
you said, Tab, that you said to me about a WhatsApp group that
yeah,
you possibly will set up to all the M-HKers out there, you
yes,
know, and you will send them updates, which I really do appreciate. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
it would be really cool. I've done it before in another
Yeah,
group, and we'll have fun.
including if you are in China, what you're eating in the evening. That would be, and whether you do actually use chopsticks. That would be.
And you know, the Chinese food you eat in China is not the Chinese food you eat in Europe.
Oh,
It's
see,
really good.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
I know.
gonna share. I'm gonna show you when I'll be there. Actually, I'm going maybe next month. So
Yeah,
yeah, if people are interested, I'm gonna show more insights about the country itself.
I really do. I
Um,
really do think. I really do
yeah,
think people would be really interested in that, man. For anyone that isn't subscribed or follow the Radcliffe Watches Instagram. You don't have a YouTube, do you, Tab? Do you have a
we do have a YouTube. I need to work on it, but please
Okay,
go to Radcliffe Watches, follow
Radcliffe
our
Watches. Yeah,
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook group.
yeah.
We also have a group on Facebook called Radcliffe Watch Lounge.
Cool. That's
Please feel
cool.
free to join, and yeah, we'll have fun. There are lots of interesting things coming.
That's wicked, mate. Well, and hopefully, well, we'll see in a minute. Darren, thank you so much, my friend. Darren is a huge Zero S fan and a watch fan. He's a very nice top guy, and hopefully, I will see you on the 9th. I will be there at the British watchmaking event. That'd be really cool. Yeah, hope to see you there, my friend. Jason's in. He's in the old raffle. Get in, Jason. Get in, Gareth. Yes. Very cool. For anyone that don't know, you are going to Tyab, if we can close it, we're going to close the pre-order now. If you can
Okay,
refresh it, don't say anything yet. Don't say a number because I
let
will
me
let
close it.
people. Okay. So for anyone
Can we
that is in,
give one
yeah,
extra minute? 1 extra minute.
1 extra minute. Okay, one
Yeah.
extra minute. That's all you got, team. That is all
Okay.
you got. So this watch is going super chat me, and you go into the raffle. £1 super chat gets you in once. For every pound you get put into the raffle that many times. That's gonna run until tomorrow, this time tomorrow, and the winner will be announced tomorrow on that. That's cool. And we've got Nathaniel Bosch. I had to decide between the Casio and I went with yes, it was easy because I prefer mechanical watches. I don't have anything close to field. Oh, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. That means a lot to me and Tyab that you went for us. That's really
Thanks to
cool.
all that ordered and are supporting us, basically.
Yeah,
Thank you.
exactly. Supporting Radcliffe Watches who need to shine as they do.
I'm gonna
So
close it now.
close it, mate. Let me have a little bit of chocolate. Ha.
Let
I
me
got.
check.
Hang on. Don't say anything yet. Don't say anything, Tab. Let me have me. Okay, what we're gonna do for anyone that hasn't done it yet, please type in the number you think that we have sold. We have pre-ordered now. If you haven't done it Yeah, do it now. I'm giving away a
Can I
citizen...
play as well?
Yeah, no, yes, of course you can.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I'm giving away a citizen bullhead. And some of you might, one of you might actually win the production model and the prototype. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? That'd be cool. And so there's still people think. I mean, there's a lot of different numbers there, Tyab, isn't there? Some of these numbers, like Gareth's, look. If we sold what Gareth said, Tyab, me and you can go on a Caribbean cruise, can't we?
I guess yes. So
Yeah.
I have a number. Let me know.
Oh, right.
I
Hang
can
on.
say it.
Hang on. Can I just check that Mrs. MWC is in the chat? Could you just click yes for me? Thank you so much, Justin. You're in that raffle, my friend. Mrs. MWC, if you're in the chat, could you say yes, I'm here? That'd be lovely. If not, we'll have to do it. We'll do it manually and we'll find out. Mr. Magoo, if that was right, we'd have to pack up, wouldn't we, Ty? We have to pack up. Mrs. MWC is in the house. Can we all give her a wave? Say hello. She is the rock that keeps me and everything together. And how she is surviving without any sleep for the last 6 months, I do not know, Ty. But anyway, so Mrs. MWC, if you can find and go through the numbers and then WhatsApp me if someone's got it right. Tyab, what is the final number that we have pre-ordered, which will be scribed on the back of every M-HKR watch?
Are you sure you want to know?
Yeah, I think I do.
So we sold from the beginning. We sold 258.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks.
That's
Thanks
fantastic.
for everyone who ordered.
258, Mrs. MWC. Now listen. So our goal was first of all to break even, wasn't it?
Yeah.
For you, it was first of all to break even, and then Dave Raymond, do not give me that. Do not take Dave Raymond's in. He's just heard us. So our target was 200, wasn't it? That was a big target for us.
Yes.
Would you say? And we smashed it. We smashed that, didn't we? Really. And
I'm really happy with the result.
Tab, well, it's me. I'm so chuffed that you're happy, and hopefully the supplier and is happy as well with that sort of number. That's really cool. And that is with a watch that is 36 millimeters and a field watch, and a mechanical hand wind only. Tyab, does that mean we have done well enough to do another watch together?
I think so.
What
do you
think? I think I would. Well, yes. I mean, I would love to, my friend. So you've heard it here first. We are going to hopefully do a dive watch next time, a collaboration dive watch without a certain word nowhere near the dial. Tyab, am I correct?
We're not saying the word. It would be crazy to say the word.
Oh my god. So yes. So it will be a dive watch, and really looking forward to that. I just want to say on behalf of myself, to you, Tyab, thank you so much for giving me this experience that you've done. It's definitely opened my eyes. Crikey, it's definitely opened my eyes of just how even a simple design, you can go so many different ways of changing it and making the design look different. We did come back to and throw a lot on the 12 o'clock marker, didn't we? We were deciding on what to do with that. I just absolutely love how we just came across it. It felt so simple, not so simple. It felt easy. Would you agree?
It might feel easy because sometimes I receive many comments saying, "Oh, why don't you do it this way or that way?" Which I take into account because
Yeah.
you know, people have ideas, and sometimes the best idea can come from someone who's not
Yeah.
into watches at all, or is
Absolutely.
not into making watches. And the thing with you, it was a pleasure. First, I wanted to say, really, it was a real pleasure, and you knew exactly what you wanted. Remember when we were talking about that um, arrow and at 12, and
Yes.
cut
Yeah.
it in half, that the
Yeah.
triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so spot on. Well done.
Yeah, it's just when you've got a vision, when you've got a very clear vision in your head, it's easy. It's easy, you know. We'll see. We'll see if the next one is. What we want to do with this next one, though, is we don't want to don't want to go too easy again, you know. And we don't want to go too generic either. There's going to be something a little bit different. If we can do it, it would be amazing if it can be pulled off. Ty, what do you reckon?
I think we can, with the support of the community, we can do anything.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm really looking forward to the future, not only of me and you working together, which would be fantastic again, but I'm really looking forward to seeing your watches that you release through the so the Inversi. Tell us about the Inversi. When what's the breakdown? What's going on?
So what's going on? We cannot. I cannot say everything
Yeah.
publicly now, but we are. So we remade a new design, and it will be out soon. A
Cool.
completely new design, better, stronger, more amazing,
Yeah.
and we will be launching that project soon.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So if you have not followed, if you're not following Radcliffe, make sure you do it on Instagram. Get on their website. If you haven't pre-ordered one of these watches, that's fine. But go onto the Radcliffe website and get on the. Can you get on a newsletter there? Can you get on?
Yes, you can do that.
Cool. That'd be fantastic.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna add something.
Yeah.
The Inverse is the only watch in the world with an upside down wandering hours. It has never been done before,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the first time it will be done, and it will be done by Radcliffe. I'm happy that it will be done by us, and yeah, I
This
think
is what you're talking about. Disrupting.
yes.
Disrupting. I love it. It's good. It's great. In the chat, everyone say a big thank you to Tyab. He's done a magnificent job. All the best to you, Tyab. If you stay in the green room for me, and we'll have a chat afterwards.
Okay,
And
cool.
thank you so much, man.
Thanks,
You
Russ.
take it easy. There he is. We did it. It's done. Wow. 258. 258 of you are going to have the M-HKR, which makes me feel quite proud and excited. This bad boy is going to someone that enters a super chat today, and I'm going to leave this running. This live show will continue, obviously. People are going to see it throughout the night. If you super chat anytime between now and 10 o'clock, or so we say 9 o'clock tomorrow, we shall put in the hat raffle, and someone's going to win that one. So that's really good. Thank you so much for watching on a Thursday night. You guys are phenomenal. I continue to strive to give you better content every week that I'm doing it. I just bought another new lens. Crikey, I'm looking at a new camera. I'm always trying to strive and do better and better for this channel. You know, it's reached a certain height and a certain level where I'd like to break through it. You know, I think we're going to hit 200k this year. If we do, then that will be absolutely phenomenal. I've got a MARC at Long Island Watch in my sights, so that'll really be good. Thank you so much for your effort. A special shout out to the members of the channel that basically have been, you know, like my rocks for my thoughts and my opinions, and to get their thoughts and opinions as well is phenomenal. If you want to be a member, just click the join button down here somewhere. Come and be a member. But I just want to say big thank you to everybody, and that's it. You know, on to another watch. We've got the all clear to do a diver. Let's go. So yeah, love to you all. Take care now. Be good to yourself and to others. Ta-ta.